folks. Still dreaming of that last 3 moves that I fell on. So bummed, but it was such a good experience. It just gives me another reason to get back down there and get back on that climb, which is fine with me because it's an awesome climb. If you're ever down in the red, get on it. So I'm back in the city, back to work, kind of thinking of the plans of like when I'm gonna go next. I'm looking at like probably like not this weekend, but next weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stay stoked over here, drink some coffee, and then get over there and film with some of our newer equipment. I'm really excited. I forgot my mic, bummer. Apologize about the audio if it's kind of weird, but this is usually what I like record into, so I'll just talk into it. But yeah, just got to the gym, kind of later than I had hoped, but had a really good talk with Chalk Cartel, so it's okay. But I just got to jump on some warm-ups and then get onto some hard boulders. Still warming up, feeling good. I basically just took 2 days off, like directly after the trip, because I beat my body up a lot. It was like that whole feeling of like the whole saying you felt like you got hit by a truck. That was me. Basically laid in like a hot bath and just like vegged out with a beer when I got back home. So usually after I do a few easy boulders, I'll do maybe like 4 V1s through 3s. I'll do like 2 4s, jump on hanging board for a little bit, and then start trying harder boulders. But this is a cool looking 4 that I found, and it looks like it's going to be a little compy, a little like body positiony, fun, but like not too hard on the fingers. So I'm gonna jump on it. Like Humboldt Park and this facility have some of the best music. But I think it's because they don't run Rockbot, which just like plays its own music unless you like pick a song. Kind of moved on to doing a 5, then I'll probably bump it up to 6 and 7 and whatnot. Climbing by myself today, as you can see. A few of my friends kind of either not climbing today or we're mourning a loss of one of our climbers, so I'm not trying to bother too many people right now. But yeah, so I'm just focused on my session, kind of on my own, so that's kind of what I'm bringing to you today. But yeah, so hitting this 5, it looks like it's going to be kind of all slopey, but like in a positive way. It looks like it's going to be a pretty soft 5. I'm just kind of coming out, compressing, heel hooks, throw out, kind of compressed, or heel hooks. A lot of heel hook action going on, so gonna jump on it. Nice. was actually a lot of fun. Great job, whoever set that. I had to kind of think a bit about like my feet or where I want to put my hands and whatnot. The hardest part actually was that like stone looking boulder up there, because it doesn't really have a good part on it, so you just have to be kind of delicate. Gonna keep moving on with my bright green chalk bag. I'm looking for something that's like not too crazy on the body or on the fingers. And this is fingery, but in like a better way. Bumping it up to the 6s. I'm gonna try to onsite this one. It's a bit fingery and powerful looking. I think the hardest part I'm gonna be having is getting through this sequence, because it's pretty overhung here. You only have like a slightly downward foot down here, so it's about keeping that core tight and matching here. I might try to skip this match and go straight for this guy. See. I was a little scared with my fingers there, honestly, because if you look at this hold, it's about that big. I could have kind of cheated the beta, but I wanted to do it how it was planned to be climbed. I could have probably spanned from there all the way over to here, but I wanted to give it the shot as like the true onsite hard way, how it was intended. But that was really cool. That actually definitely did not feel soft at all. Yeah, that was really cool. It's always really enjoyable doing an onsite. I always try to do one hard onsite a day, because it really takes a lot out of you. And then if I'm doing like a harder boulder, I'll usually just try to link it. Like, there's different schools of thought of that, but like, you should just always try. You never know if you're gonna onsite. But I like to be efficient with my energy, especially if I'm like training for something or I want to have a longer day. If you try to onsite everything constantly, you're just gonna be beat quicker versus just trying a few links and then trying the whole thing. And that one I was kind of flailing a little bit because I was trying to be cognizant of my fingers and not completely torch them, because as you may know in earlier vlogs, I had a little tendon injury in this A3 and it's about 90% healed, and I was able to successfully climb through it, so I'm like thankful for that. And my elbow injury is completely gone, successfully to climb through and heal that. So, you know, I've been really lucky this season. It's been really great, really exciting stuff. That went entirely differently than what I had planned, but I did get further than I thought. So, take my duly amounted of rest. Earlier in my vlogging career, I would feel like I have to keep climbing because the camera is right in front of me, but now I'm forcing myself to take proper rest so I don't get burnt out too quickly. I am going to work this section now right here. It all went differently than I had planned. Sometimes it happens. So right here, I kind of have a toe hook on that flake hold down here, and then I have a toe over here. I come out, hit this. It wasn't too bad because the toe hook held me in. Then I come in here, and then it actually felt easier to go up right when I thought I'd be going up left. And then when I go up right, I then have to switch a foot over, kind of grab this hold, kind of weirdly, just to kind of balance myself. And then I throw out up to the flake here. And then I didn't realize that that's actually, I think a hand hold used for a hand. And I'll probably go up there first, really depending. That's what I'm not sure of, so I'm gonna work that section right now.
People act like they know me, but you don't really know me. I've been out here on my own. I've been grinding all alone. Yeah, get up at night, we can pour out the wine. I got cash on my mind, yeah, I don't really mind. And I don't have the time, every day I go out.
So scary. Cause I'm like super like, it's like a high like hand foot match almost. And then just pop to like a pinchy hold. I wasn't sure I was gonna go, I was gonna fall flat on my back. I was a little scared. Cool, all right, I'm gonna rest for about 4 minutes and then I'm gonna try it. All right, so I'm about to give her hell.
Every day I go out, every day a new route that you know nothing about now. Why always me? Ooh, like I'm Balotelli. Ooh, why always me? Ooh,
Did differently. Overexcited that time and I screwed up the beginning beta.
every day I go out, every day a new route that you know nothing about now. Why always me? Ooh, like I'm Balotelli. Ooh, why always me? Ooh, like I'm Balotelli. Telly, yeah. Why always me? Steady on my grind, I've been keeping me on lead. Why nobody see that I'm that Balotelli? Trying to get up on myself and nobody gon' help me. No, yeah. I don't wanna be alone no more. Lately I've been hanging in my condo dorm.
Man, that one was hard. Like that last move, like you're pretty tired because you climb through kind of pretty birdly sequence. Then it gets pretty technically hard with kind of like the body movement and compression. And that last move, because you're like pushed down to the wall because your toe is so high, it took you a split second to latch the hold and you have to squeeze as hard as you possibly can. Brings a little beast out. Cool. Yeah, so this is Wang Special 2 to V7. Looks pretty positive holds, big moves. I think good start to getting back to the moon board. See what I can make of it. Just wait a minute. So limit bouldering is. Right, yeah, so I'm just making a lot of excuses right now. Just bad at climbing on the moon board when I first get back to climbing. Because I just figured out there's a way to not get your feet to cut on that move. Basically I just have to shuffle my feet out a little bit more, really press down, really to focus on the core tension and drive through. And it's just getting that setup happening after the first move. The first move is really hard for me. I count that as 2 seconds. I did it! It's so great. I love climbing. It's easy to get down on yourself, like, especially when you get on the moon board for the first time in a while and just sucking at it. But then just kind of persevering and realizing, like, you gotta respect the moon board. You gotta respect that boulder that you're getting on. You can't just think, oh, I'm just gonna go crush it all the time. You gotta be like, hey, it's like here, it's gonna challenge you, and what can it teach you, right? And for me, this little climb taught me patience, stability, not just going straight for power, and really squeezing hard. Like, that's another big one with this. It's a good time to call it though. It's like, try any harder, I'm gonna get hurt. But yeah, skin's feeling okay, I'm feeling okay. Getting psyched for some rope climbing on Saturday. The next episode, look out for it, will be some rope climbing. I'm gonna do some on-site stuff. And then start red pointing some harder routes because it's time, really. All my training is kind of coming to fruition together. Once again this season, feeling pretty strong, feeling pretty good, except for like my few parts of my body that's like non-climbing related, that's like falling apart. My ankles being like super weird, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Let us know. This will be the new way it's shot for the most parts. And obviously here and there you'll see other climbers coming in and out depending on what's going on in my climbing life as well. But yeah, coming at you from Chicago. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys around. Stay cool.